Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode here on Court Farms. So, today it's June 1, we're in the negative again. The monthly field rental payments took its toll on us once again, so yeah, it's one of those things, but we spent the morning getting some bales loaded up until they are to be ready. Let's start over. To be sold when they are ready. They're pretty close. They should be ready by the end of the day. I hope, because it is tying up the tractor for now, the 690. But we were just inside embracing the British culture and having ourselves a cup of tea, so, and a little bit of breakfast. So morning chores are done, besides the fact that we need to get some hay bale for the newly acquired Swiss brown heifers. So not exactly sure what the plan with them yet is. I'm honestly thinking maybe we're gonna breed them. Issue is that they're not exactly great beef cows. They don't get the biggest. They don't put on them on a ton of weight. Obviously, we can sell them for beef, but yeah, they're just not really the best for beef. So, and I'm definitely not in the position to start a dairy farm at all. I mean, we have that old milk tank there where the old great uncle, he did do some milking at one point, but he hadn't done any milking for a long time, so I'm not even sure that it's working or sanitary enough to even have milk inside it. So, oh, and then we did have we found a old water barrel, and we purchased it. So yep, that's got it from the garden center. They were advertising it on their, or in the local newspaper, and I was like, oh, that would be perfect for this little area because they don't have water in here, so we have to do it manually. So let's give them a bale. These are the 3 heifers that we bought, the 3 Swiss browns. Actually, 2 of them are black and 1 is brown. It's interesting, but they are still classified as Swiss browns. We could try and crossbreed them with an Angus cow bull, but we'll see. I don't know. They're still heifers at the moment, so they got a little bit until we want to start thinking of anything like that, so we shall see. A little bit of manure in there right now, but not a daily clean out type of thing like we do with the calves, because they do have a little bit of grass ground there that they can hang out in. It's not all just dirt, so a little more sanitary for them. Guess we'll park this in here. And then, big job for the day is that we need to source a fertilizer spreader. I wasn't able to get a hold of Arthur, but I might head inside and try and give him another ring. See if he has one that we can borrow, or if he's willing to come over and spread for us. I guess, because we do need to get a bag of fertilizer. And we have our trailer tied up, so maybe we try and figure that out today, where we're getting that from, and then we schedule it for tomorrow, June 2, so when we have our trailer opened up, because we're gonna have to haul that fertilizer bag somehow, and I'm guessing that's gonna be with the trailer, so yeah, we'll head inside, we'll make some phone calls, and we'll catch you guys in a bit. So we essentially spent the whole day yesterday just trying to come up with some solution for getting fertilizer applied. Sounds like our best option is going to be Arthur. I finally got a hold of him, and essentially just we're going to pay him rental costs for his spreader, but he's going to spread it. So it's just like renting his equipment essentially. But he did offer to spread it, so that's going to be good for us because we don't have guidance or anything. We didn't put tram lines in, so that would be difficult. So he will be doing that, trying to put water in here. We need to figure out a solution for some sort of automatic watering system because I'm not sure how much I'm enjoying paying for water to water these cows, because they drink it quick, so they're even all the way down to 0 health because of it. Thought I had enough. I had like 450 gallon before we hit the hay last night, but I suppose not. Oh crap. We're just gonna park this back in here. Forgot I was parking it in here. Not gonna bother the cows any if they have this tank in here. Good old moo cows. Oh. Oh, you stay in. Good girl. So, big job today is get those bales sold. Arthur said he'll be over this afternoon to get spreading. So we gotta get these bales sold, and then we gotta take the trailer immediately over to the John Deere dealer and grab some seed, or I mean some fertilizer. They have a commodities department up there that they sell fertilizer and seed and all that good stuff. So would maybe be cheaper if we got it trucked in, but the amount that we need, we're not gonna need it. So bigger farms that get it trucked in on a lorry, yeah, I'm sure they get it cheaper, but it is what it is. So we will be selling this up at the animal dealership again, the farmer's market, and making some good money. So we have plenty more bales to sell. We will be keeping some of them for our 3 heifers to munch on. I'm leaning towards breeding them. The more I think about it, leaning towards breeding them with maybe an Angus bull. See what we can figure out there. I don't know what the quality of the cow would be by crossbreeding like that, but we'll see. I don't know. So we'll have to source a bull from somewhere as well. And plenty of cattle farms around the area, so sure that probably won't be too big of an issue, but it will be an expense. So we'll get these sold off and we'll catch you guys in a wee bit. We have plenty of time after returning from our first delivery to load up another trailer with 10 bales. We're gonna head up to Valley View bales. We got a good price going right now, so gonna get him sold off. I thought about holding on to some that we're planning on selling, but a little bit more money in the pockets won't hurt. I don't think so. They got good price going, so we might as well. Yeah, as you can see, we made a pretty good profit. It's like, what were we at, like $300 and something, so made like 5,300 or so, 5,400. So yeah, good day here. It's gonna be nice to have some money in the pockets. Should be close to 10 grand, I would think. Which is pretty sweet. I don't think we've sold the Valley View bales yet, but it's just up here, right next to the big windmill. You guys are familiar with that, so it's not super far, just up this main road here that cuts through the area. Oh. And then probably by the time we get back, well, we'll still have a little bit until Arthur comes over with his spreader. I was looking, there's a old Vicon spreader, holds about 1,000 liters. So it's not very big at all, but like 3,400 wouldn't be terrible. That's in our price range, but maybe we just try and hold off on spending for a little bit and just keep some money so we're not going negative every month. Might be a good idea. Our 2 rented fields are ready to cut. We're probably just gonna hay those this time around, and then next month we'll be cutting the main pasture again, I believe, and wrapping those once again. So yeah, the old bale business is kind of taking off around the area. People are starting to find out that we're selling off a lot of bales, so, and they're pretty good quality, so that's good. Good to get our name out there. We really haven't done any marketing ourselves, it's just kind of word of mouth. So Valley View bales right here, so the Bay 2 where they want us. They'll unload us here. Sell these off and we'll catch you guys later on when Arthur's up at the farm and we're getting ready to spread, because we gotta go straight from here. We gotta grab a bag of fertilizer. We gotta remember to do that. And then we'll go. And then we'll probably be ready for Arthur, so we'll catch you guys then. We're just heading back to the farm. Got our east field cut, mowed. Got the mower on the back of the 690. And yeah, Arthur's gonna be down in a bit, so we want to be there on time for him. We got the fertilizer unloaded it with our bale forks. Don't have any pallet forks or anything, so using our bale forks to unload the big bag. I know, crazy, right? We'll park this up back over here, and then while Arthur's doing his thing, we'll head off and cut the next field. Oh, we gotta clean out the pen there. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Let's shut this down. But it sounds like Arthur's gonna be here. Maybe I'll do that while we wait for him. But he should be here in the next 20 minutes or so. Drop the bag here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll muck out the pen while we wait. But anyway, we'll be over and we'll fill him up and he'll be off. Calf pen mucked. Grab the bale forks again. The man is here. Get the fertilizer bag on. And look at all that money in the bank account. Doesn't that just feel good? It feels good for me. Feels fantastic. Fantastic. Got a T6 here, an old K-brand spreader. Not little, that's pretty big spreader, actually. There we go. Hopefully that does the job. I'm expecting it to. Chat it up with them real quick. Kind of tell them what we need, and then let them get off to it, and then we'll be off mowing. Oh, he should be off. Then he just needed to set up his auto steer stuff a bit. There he is. Should not take him long at all to spread on that field. This should be quick. So we'll head off down to the next rented field, get that mowed. And we'll take you along for a little bit of it, I think. Yeah, so things are moving along, trying to get through a decent amount of episodes every video, or a decent amount of like time every episode. So this has been a challenge to figure out recording wise, to try and not keep it the same thing over and over again. A lot of the same thing right now. Oh, sure, it'll probably be pretty similar next year. I just missed the entrance. Yeah, I did. Oh, God. Got too busy talking. But yeah, trying our darndest, that's for sure. And I feel like we're kind of starting to get on a roll. We're getting some things in, kind of getting cows established. All the good stuff. Like I said, these two rented fields we're going to be doing, we turn it into hay. So we'll run over, we'll rake it into rows, and then we'll run over it with the hay bob. Kind of fluff it up a bit, let it dry. So probably come through, rake it tomorrow. Might even run over it with the hay bob tomorrow, make sure it's dry. And then maybe even come June or July, probably even get in and bale it. Maybe we'll rake it today, then we can run over with the hay bob. Tomorrow, June 3, and then we could bale it June 3. That would probably be the most efficient way to do it, would be my guess. But the old International is going to need a service, a full service, so it's probably going to be a few thousand. These old tractors, they're costly to maintain throughout the year. I mean, heck, we're 0.2 hours away from being at 60 hours with the old 690, so yeah, we've only had it for less than a year at this point, so putting the hours on it, I think we started with 48, so we're about put 12 hours on it. So we're running them. We're running the old girl. We're putting her to work, so she's pretty much our workhorse. Mows, carts, bales, you know. Probably if we get our own drill someday, or fertilizer spreader, this will be running that as well. So International, pretty much we run the rake and the hay bob with it, just to try and keep some hours off of this tractor. Kind of hand them over to the International when we can. I can see us, if we can manage to start to get financially stable within the next year, I can see us probably starting to look into another tractor. Probably not brand new, but used, likely. Maybe a little bit newer, less hours on it. It would be nice. Something with like maybe 20 in-game hours on it or so. Something around that. That would be nice to see. Well, we got plans, it's just if we can manage them. Oh. Bigger tractor means we can start upgrading equipment as well, so would also like to maybe pick up some more land. I'd like to get first things first is probably getting a drill. Getting our own drill and getting our own fertilizer spreader. Maybe even a manure spreader. Slurry spreader will probably continue to contract that out. We'll be emptying in the slurry pit this fall before winter, kind of post rye harvest, so then we have somewhere to spread all the slurry. Probably could even spread it on the grass fields over winter if we have extra, because we'll have a pretty good amount in there. And on top of the muck, we gotta spread that. Oh. Got lots of natural fertilizer. Big thing is that we need to get our field soil sampled. We are currently not soil sampled, so it is one thing that we need to get figured out. That'll probably save us money in the long run. Obviously, it's pretty expensive up front. We're just gonna run a quick pass around the edge. I want to get super close to the hedgerow, but there is a little bit that we can take off here. No blade of grass wasted. Every little bit counts, all money, right? At least for us. Whether that be being fed to the cows or being baled and sold, so that is just about it for this field. Honestly, Arthur, I wouldn't be surprised if Arthur's all done by now with both fields, but I haven't got a cell phone call yet, so we'll head back, we'll check it out, and I'll catch you in a bit. I'd imagine he's probably about done yet. Should be. Hopefully he has enough fertilizer. Wouldn't be great if he runs out, but hey, depending on how much he gets done, we'll have to see. Well, there he is. Going for it. Welcome to June 3. We are up and at it this morning. We got our chores done and we are already heading out to do some field work. So we got the 2 rented fields mowed yesterday, as you know. We did end up getting them raked as well. Just got busy after Arthur left. Chatted for, well, when Arthur finished, we chatted with him a bit, and then excuse me as I try and maneuver our way around here to try and get into this field somehow. Yeah, we chatted with Arthur a bit after he finished up, and then we just got busy and didn't really record much, so we raked both fields, and now we're gonna get in here early this morning, run the hay bob over these fields, or over these windrows, and hopefully by this evening it'll be dry to where we can bale it. Not gonna take too long, so we can probably, yeah, we can wait until it is relatively dry. We've had unusually dry weather here for the UK. Not to the point where we're in a drought or anything, but it's been, yeah, been pretty dry. I think we got 1 rain overnight, going into June, but since then we haven't had any rain. All the crops are fine and all that stuff. It's not really affecting yields or anything, so if anything, it's a good thing, so we can get this hay crop dried up quicker, so I'm not complaining too much. A lot of the times it's hard to get out and get stuff done because it does rain so much. I like this little hay bob. It's pretty slick. Okay, you can just run over the rows and it keeps it in the row for you. Pretty fancy dancy. Well, not really fancy, but just a cool machine. Keep getting the camera into the hedgerow. Can't see anything. But yeah, that's the job for today, so that's kind of the plan. Prices currently for silage bales are not great. There's just, I mean, we're kind of in the middle of summer now, where everybody kind of is getting their own crop off, and nobody's really hurting for baleage or anything like that, so it's understandable. But oh yeah, and you see our money has gone down again. We had to spend $5,500 to repair the International. That was a lot. A lot more wrong with the International than I expected. Surprised it was even running at this point. Lots of hydraulic hose leaks and stuff like that, and just some other things as well. But yeah, felt like the issues kept happening. So after we got on raking, we took the International and took it into the shop and started working on it. And yeah, it was a late night of trying to fix that guy. So it is fixed right now. We'll leave that gate open. We'll just close this exterior one. It is running nicely now, but yeah, holy cow, that was something. So it's getting expensive. It's not $5,500. I'm happy we had the money in our bank account. Not sure what we would do without our loader tractor, to be honest, because that thing is pivotal to our operation. But yeah, it's getting expensive to maintain these tractors. The more hours they have on them, so. Now we are gonna head over to the other field. Get that. The hay bob ran over that. Fluffed up a little bit so it can dry a little bit better throughout the day, and yeah, we'll get it baled this evening. So I think that's going to be it for the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.